Hey Dalton, good start here. You did put this in the wrong Dropbox, so really pay close attention to that because the grades are directly relate to the Dropbox they're in, but I just wanted to give you some feedback. So I like the shape of the map, and since you have all this negative space out here, I would suggest making this part bigger. You have a lot of negative space, so you're not using the space very well at all. I would also make the icons larger here, and I would organize the legend a little bit. Fix your typos too. Make sure to go through and fix your typos. Yeah, and I mean, I like the dotted line, and your font's not bad, but also you might want to just put legend, and you might want to put, the Incline Village separate from it. So, just a second. So be sure to have a look at the maps that I post. I don't know if you have already, and my video, but note the font and note the contrast. Now the white shows up really well because of the dark blue, so you might want to do a legend something like this, and you can organize your icons, or even something like this looks fine. And then do your text in a separate little box or something away from it. So just a couple of suggestions about just some design stuff. Let me see if I can get Illustrator. So I would really suggest not using these gradient fills for these little things, because they're just it's just making the content hard to see. Once you make these bigger, it's going to look better. But I mean, if you go to this one, let's see if I can find it here. So do you see how much more that stands out? And what I would do though is add a stroke to it. So I mean, I would also add a little bit of a stroke. Let's see. So if you select this, then you can just you can add a different color too. That might also add some interest, like maybe try red or something, a darker red. And I'm probably going to go just like 1 pixel. And let's see if that makes a difference. Oh, that came back on. Okay, so again, see how much better this stands out with just maybe a red, maybe black. You can probably do whatever color, or different colors even. And I would also do this, well, obviously I would just do the same. I mean, if you just do it to one of these bubbles, then you can just copy them all over, but they're not that hard to change. So let's see here. Where are we again? Just a second. At least Illustrator, when you click, it shows up in the layers over here. So again, I'm going to turn the oh gosh, I lost it again. The gradient back on, and see how it's really hard to see now, right? And again, I'll do it with this one too. Oh, here it is. See how much better that stands out without the gradient. So anyway, that's one of my really main suggestions is doing that. And again, you don't need, this is just negative space. What I would do is just move the whole thing like down a little bit and make it bigger so it fills up this negative space. And then I would organize the legend better, then put the name up here and make it, it's a good size here. So you could just put it up here. Okay, so overall pretty nice job. Just feel free to resubmit this. You're not going to get too big of a point ding because it definitely is a good rough draft, and you've got all your little icons and stuff. But there's some legibility issues, so definitely try to get them fixed and put this back in the same Dropbox week 6, and not this. This one's a skill builder. Okay,